Alright. So, no gun in here.
The door is closed.
I'm going to leave that for now. I'm not going to talk to her yet. She's a weird one. Let's check out the kitchen. Not entirely sure how to proceed still with what I'm trying to do. Like, we can't investigate the dead body hanging out back because our guy just throws up every time he goes near it, and it's a two-person investigation, so until we figure out the throwing up, can't seem to do anything. Dishes are drying, they smell of chemicals and pine trees.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Smoking in the kitchen? Can I find this guy for this?
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Yeah. Oh god, no. Ah, Garancy, I have some questions to ask. Ah, Mr. Kubek, I'm here on official police business now. Time for questions, sir?
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomatoes hangs in the air. Oh, there's a box. Ah. Money acquired.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this door leads. You thief. That's evidence.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. Or it's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place makes me want to know. Or out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. No, it's part of the whirling rags. There's something about this place. I must know.
Eccentric. But okay.
That's exactly what I'm going through with this playthrough.
As a side investigation.
Yes, a side investigation.
He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself. It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it.
It's a mini side investigation. The door is a mega investigation. I'm calling it Behind the Blue Door. Or the door is a main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
If you say so, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Or I could just touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Ooh, yes.
It leads to a side building, adjacent to this one. The old building next to this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
I'll push the door.
The door does not budge.
I will leave. For now. Let's ask him about the door.
Can I help you?
Another thing about the whirling.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
Lovely. There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
So why are you talking about it, if it's not mysterious? Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just the frit warehouse, probably.
And you've not been wondering why they would have a door that adjoins to the kitchen of your establishment, and whether or not it could be opened and access the property here. You're a terrible manager.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage.
Oh, again, telling us he manages multiple cafeterias. Damn, boy. Get over yourself.
So, I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
No key. Hey, we got a skill pointy. So if I buy a physique, how doth one increase this? I mean, I don't know. Do I have to put something in one of these instead? Like endurance? I'm guessing when the physique base goes up, then it will let me have more. So this is our ability to take blows. Jesterite2, thank you very much for that new follow. Welcome to the channel. Much appreciated. We've got a pain threshold, shrugging off pain. Physical instrument, flex powerful muscles and enjoy healthy organs. Go to the party planet. Oh, the drug. Yeah, okay, this one. Electrochemistry. So if I get that. So that hasn't really done anything over here, though. Okay, revert. How do I increase these guys? Anybody know? I've got a single level up point, but I'd like to get up to 2 physique. What do I need to do for that? Let me just test something. So I would like more than 1 hit point. Let's have a look. Let's test this. So if I got that leveled up and then left, I still only have the 1 hit point. Okay, that's not what I want then. I'm only going to do it if it's going to give me one more hit point. Or maybe I'll do it as a challenge playthrough where I only have the 1 hit point. Yeah? Maybe we'll do that. So I should put something into something else then, like I put something into volition maybe to hold my morale, or authority maybe, intimidate people. Yes, that will make for lots and lots of deaths. Exactly. Yeah. We've already got suggestion is to charm people as a puppet master. Oh, maybe I was going to go for drama, wasn't I? To lie and detect lies. Alright, I'm going to go with that then. Never mind. We'll go with that for now. Close the water lock on Wednesday. Explore the Whirling's secret passage. Alright. Well, the kitchen didn't really give us anything, so I've got to admit, I'm feeling a little lost in this game. I know what we're supposed to do, I just don't know how to do it yet. I feel like I've still not actually gotten past the tutorial of the game. Should we talk to this little runt again? Or what about if we talk to his friend? We haven't talked to her yet. Oh, whatever.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take a step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask some questions.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Yeah, listen, kid. The cops made me poop twice. Why didn't you? Yeah. What are the strange words you use, girl? Or hey, kid, or child, converse with me. Child, converse with me. You there, behind the fence, yeah.
You don't want to fuck with me. I got my hands bloody. I'm not here, pig. You're not seeing this.
You can still see the top of her hat from behind the fence.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's all we got.
I'll die before I squeal, pig.
What are the strange words you use?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm going to keep talking to them.
Before I squeal, pig.
Okay, the cops made me poop twice. I was wondering why you don't.
Stay away from me, pig. You don't want to see what happens when you corner me.
You're not in a corner, though. Alright, let's try this guy. Again.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Figure out what's going on with the kid. Oh my goodness. I have empathy for, and yet still. Ooh, but we backed down from him, so... Now, yeah. We've got a debuff. Let's go with I keep throwing up.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe you give me some advice?
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
Okie dokie.
What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Wow.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Yeah, Kuno-fied non-vomiter, here I come.
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like a
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. What are you?
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy. That's right. Turn your weaknesses
No idea
into
what he means.
conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
I have more questions about the crime scene.
Yeah. The kingdom of Kuno. The fuck do you want with it?
Okay, yeah, so let's ask him about the clothes in the container, because we haven't spoke to him since then. But the dead man's clothes were in the trash container. How did they get there?
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
Alright then. It could lead to the investigation. Someone may have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small-time shit. Just listen. Kuno saw what you did there, dumpster diving. Sad shit.
Hey, I'm a hobo cop, okay?
Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
Fuck off. Yeah. Alright, entertain me. What's so great about these pants?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by scientists. Pants scientists. Believe it, you need this shit.
Okay, unzips his jacket to give you a quick peek at the plastic wrap pants. They're in graphite black and look brand new. Wow, okay.
These
I'm
can
impressed.
drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. They will also make you into an idiot.
I might be interested in those. Let's talk later.
All right, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
Okay, so there's a stack of Eternite back there.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Yeah, some of they left-handed.
The fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
God. The sad thing is there are kids actually like this in the world. Like, oh my god. Alright. You say, but saw past the veil.
The fucking well! The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig!
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
We should have a look at that. The ladder, ever climb it?
Look at that fucking shit! You're trying to get Kuno killed!
So would you say that the ladder is unclimbable?
Fuck does Kuno know? Kuno's not a fucking acrobat.
The lieutenant takes a quick note in his notebook.
Not an acrobat. There we go. Lovely Scouse crackhead kids, yes.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't climb it, Kuno.
No, I don't know, Kuno. You know, I thought you were braver than that. You should, yeah. But okay, whatever. I thought Kuno was a big deal, but apparently Kuno's scared of a little bit of wood. Let's get this kid killed. There's also a mug in the trash.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Yeah, does this racist mug have anything to do with it? Oh, does this adequate depiction of a South Saharan man have anything to do with it? Wow, we're not going to say that in front of him. Oh my god. Does this quaint, better not taken out of its historical context mug? No, does this racist mug have anything to do with it?
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker because he's the clothes fucker?
Yes.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
That is exactly what I'm saying, Kuno. Someone has tampered with the crime scene. Clean some of it up.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Yes. 2 radiators.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He likes putting 2 and 2 together here.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Yeah? Get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Man. Alright, what's in the greenhouse?
Don't know. Kiptas gardener used to work there.
Kipt is a pejorative term used to describe people of South Seminese or Areopagite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Areopagites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
You mean the young woman by the whirling in rags?
Look, Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Yeah, Kuno's saying a lot of shit right now.
Yeah, her.
Her.
What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March?
Should ask her about that.
Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that. Suspicious.
Alright, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
And that's 17%. I mean, I don't think it's going to get any better.
He's on your crime scene, bossing you around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. He could be useful.
Hey Kuno, think you can turn the Kuno down for a moment and talk like normal people? Or, I know this boundary pushing thing is new to you, but it's old news for us grown-ups.
Get your snout out of Kuno's ass. Kuno knows how hard Kuno pushes it. Kuno pushes it hard level. You should give up, Popo, or the Kun will keep fucking it out of you.
You okay, Kuno?
That went wrong. He took it as a compliment. Then he had a minor seizure.
Alright, oh, yeah, I'm out.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Right, cool. Thanks, Kuno, you little bastard. Oh my god. So this roofing thing again. Because it looks like it's covering a door.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
So why am I looking at this?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets.
Again, I failed it again?
It reveals no secrets at this time.
Man. Right, let's just try working with the dead body again first. What the hell else?
There
Yes, so
he
much
still
fail
is,
there. Wow.
Looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Oh my god. Oh yes, because I got my shit together. Right. Oh, I didn't think to come back here because of this. I got my volumetric shit compression done. Yes. We compressed that shit down in our head down to 495 gigadecimals or whatever, you know, to metallic hydrogen levels of shit. In other words, I'm, yeah, getting my thoughts, my head together. That's good. It's giving me a big boost, and we got the Kunified non-vomitor. Alright, we're getting bonuses. We might be able to do something here.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons.
Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Yeah, so what's the deal with these stormtrooper boots?
The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
He's an alien. Oh, there it is. No.
These are clearly not boots. They're armor,
Yeah,
possibly part of a larger set.
that's what I said, they're like stormtrooper boots. So it's either protective gear because the guy maybe works in a hazardous environment, or the dude's like a trooper of some kind. And one of the things we found, one of the items of clothing, was camouflage type thing, a military vest and all that stuff. Yeah, definitely a stormtrooper. The problem is he couldn't shoot straight. That's why he's here now. If he you know, learned how to do like shoot straight, he'd not be dead. But oh well, poor stormtroopers. But these aren't just boots; they're armor.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Oh. Okay, well, thank you. Sabatons, right. Yeah, none of them can. Yeah, they learn the skill in Stormtrooper school. Yes, how not to shoot straight. That's the problem. You fail if you actually hit the target. They go, get out of here. What are you doing? You know, shoo, we don't need you. What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the hill. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Okay, cool. I'm glad he knows his shit, 'cause I don't. What happened to the rest of it?
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more arm after 7 days.
Why didn't they take the shoes as well, though? Or the sabatons, sorry.
We should keep a lookout for these species. The armor could yield information. This is one thing he might actually know.
Okay, Kuno might know more about the armor. We've got to talk to Kuno again. Oh my god. This is turning into a very special day. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no more armor.
No, I think he had something precious underneath the clothes. They had to remove the jeans and shirt we found to get to it. And this kind of armor is often worn under fabrics.
Oh. Okay. So clothing would go on top of the armor. That's weird.
Nice. That makes sense.
What if they told him to strip before they hung him to demean him? Or he could have been walking around naked like this for all we know. No. Yeah, that's my thoughts exactly, Shy. They look very bulky to be worn under some pants. They must have had some really baggy friggin', you know, clothing to go over the top. But we got a pair of jeans. It was actually a pair of denim jeans. How's he gonna get them on over that? Yeah, parachute pants. Again, we're back to the ones we saw back in the marketplace, the MC Hammer pants. Oh my god. Yeah, no way you get jeans over these, right?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Okay, so they left his skivvies on. Yeah, right, be suspicious of people with baggy clothes. Oh.
Fucking talking about underpants.
Shut up, Kuno.
Clearly, Kuno would like to interject something here, but there's not enough for him to hold on to.
The material looks out of place.
It is. It's expensive.
Yeah.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real, unadjusted for rank.
Okay. I get well paid for being a hobo cop. Ooh. Yeah. So my yearly pay is 5,500 real?
Not too much, yes.
Pathetic. I need to hustle more and haste less. Or hate less. Well, sounds puny, no wonder I can't pay my hostel bill. This is why I'm a hobo cop.
It's a sorry situation, I agree.
Yeah, 22 grand for the armor. Wow. How could the man afford expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions.
Yeah, so he was... The armor is issued to security personnel. But still, for a security guard, it's advanced.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
An armor designed to be worn under clothing, even though we don't believe it. So hidden. As in, like, easily, like, you know, someone's easily mistaken for not being in armor, but they are. so they blend in. Knock off the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air,
Dong.
like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Oh, ding.
It's
Sounds
anything
fragile.
but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Oh, cool. Security for the harbour company. Keep in mind the harbour company are not currently in control of the harbour. Yeah, that's right, because there's a strike on. I mean, that's the thing. We know that the dock workers have probably strung this dude up. And if he's a security guard for the harbour company, well, I mean, you know, it's company versus workers at the moment, right? So it kind of makes sense.
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What did this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run the fingers over the lines.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Ooh. Looks like there's a serial number.
Good. Can you read it to me?
Yes, E50, 100, 1000.
X5415 6745 678222. Let's lie.
Oh no, the drama is coming out. It's like, dude, let's fuck with him. Oh no. Now I have a choice to make. Because I said I was going to put some points into drama. Are we just going to do that and just lie every now and then? Yeah, the drama's making trouble. I mean, I said I was going to play this character very eccentric. Very social, very weird.
That doesn't sound like a serial number. Where's the structure and logic of a line of manufactured products? Well, no matter. We should run it anyway.
Yeah.
True. It didn't have the cadence and logic of a real manufactured item.
Okay, no. I think with him we might have to be honest. It's okay. Actually, I lied. This is the real number.
Officer, the decomposing corpse has temporarily suspended my sense of humor. Let's continue in a less playful manner. Anyway.
I'm sorry, Kim.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
Okay, pull the boot off.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound.
Oh no.
comes from above.
No. Is he no. We're gonna break the branch. It's gonna land on us. Yes, the whole leg comes off. Ugh. Ew.
Stop! Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Oh no, yeah, we were gonna separate the head from the body. Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Oh.
Homo!
Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot?
I want it. Yeah, that would go super well with my bell-bottom pants. This is advanced enemy technology. We should conduct research into their weaknesses. Or are we not detectives? There may be clues inside the boots. You said they're expensive. If I could pawn them. Oh no. Sorry, I didn't even want to take them off. I just thought I should try. Yeah, I'm gonna go with number one. The boots would go well with my bell-bottom pants.
You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you?
So you're saying I need to wash them before wearing them? Can't I just wash them?
You'd have to boil them in acid. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged them yet?
You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Oh, is there? Can I actually do it later? Refuse for honor. No, okay, sounds like a plan.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers. Feels nice. Nice and cracky.
Oh, nice and cracky. I love the inner monologues, they're so funny. What's gonna happen to the boots then?
Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing. But we must pick our fights. Should we continue?
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Let's look at the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
This is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain is telling me this.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
So we're assuming the dock workers from the harbor did it, or they sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. I don't think that really came into it. That's not really going to be their thought process. How did they even get him up there? This is a good point. I mean, this wouldn't... We can't even try to climb this because it would just fall apart. But they somehow got up here and did this.
The brief suggested as much, politically motivated by the ongoing strike. Did you not get a briefing?
Yeah. Oh, my past has undergone total annihilation. Nothing remains. My mother, the love of my life, certainly not a briefing. No, yeah, I got a briefing.
Then you should ask me the first moment we get.
So, how did they get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
Okay. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
Maybe.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
Yeah, you can't just cut the wires unless you've got something nice and strong to cut them. A pocket knife wouldn't do.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
We do have wire
Limbs
cutter
limp
though.
And torso covered in tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin.
Asterisks.
The concentration is highest around his heart. His corpse is marked by stars.
What would mine be marked by?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Cool. Is it a map of the night sky?
A map of the stars. I do see some similarity to astronomical charts. Great Century Messinian, maybe. But this seems more particular. Customized somehow.
As if someone left out most of the night sky, filtering it through personal choice. The principle of this filter remains unknown to you. The thought dissipates, and you feel as though you were only half right.
Missing something.
So am I.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Oh, that answered everything.
Triggered is the world's leading manufacturer of intercommunication devices, primarily projectors. The camera before you looks familiar somehow.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
Right, that's what I said.
An instant color camera.
Uses two metal capped ampules. Clicks them into place. Ooh.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
That's cool. It's like some kind of really weird Polaroid. I like that. Cool machine, dude.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need the photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
So can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell.
Sure. Just don't lose it.
I don't lose things like, you know, my badge or my gun. Love all the alt tech in this world. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow.
I haven't lost my tie, Shy. I know exactly where my tie is.
Organisms.
I just cannot retrieve my tie without dying. That's different.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
Tell me who you are, dead man. Oh, 58%. This is a white check. You may retry it.
I'm gone.
Don't need it. Oh, damn. He spoke back to me. I hate you. You stink and you're boring. I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
You are now, but who were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
I have other questions.
Go ahead, Kobo.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder.
Where is that?
In the past. Way out west.
Ah, right. California. Gotcha. Yeah, straightforward, right? What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking to you.
It's the power of your...
Oh, black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips.
imagination.
Ah.
Go ahead. Ask me more questions.
My imagination is very
You
disturbing.
fucking love questions.
Oh, I do. Why do I love questions so much? Please tell me, oh wise hanging man.
Because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me a comical amount of questions.
Coming right up,
Holy
copperoony Rooney. This is getting upbeat now.
Nice. Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
I do strike myself as a Rooney.
No, you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Why, just because we've heard that several times already? Don't be daft. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible?
Because you have.
Who killed you?
Love did me in, brother Copo. It was love all along.
Man, can you ask me a question?
Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this?
Doing what?
Looking at my face. Motionless. Looking into my eyes. Standing here. Why are you investigating my murder?
I'm just playing along with the guy in orange. I woke up not knowing where the hell I am. Yeah, because he told me to. Nod towards Kim. Or maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. Okay. I hate you. You stink and you're boring.
Do I remind you of someone?
A boring person that stinks.
A child born with Muller's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously.
Okay. A deep-sea creature, myself in the bathroom mirror. A baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone. I'm gonna go with myself in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I. Soon you will be just like me. Just keep drinking and having a good time. It's a matter of weeks.
Oh, I beg to differ. I can die, like, in 5 minutes from now. I've proven how easy I am to kill in this game.
Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori feature.
Yes, I could just go get the tie and die right now.
Also, see me in your dreams.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once it's done.
Alright, let's step back and have a look first.
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered
Detective
with.
vision.
Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
So his face and hands are pink and thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Backs the eyes.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
So, what do you think?
I might want to hurl again. I think he's dead. It's a xenomorph. No! I think he was upright after death. His hands and feet and neck are discolored. Yeah, it's like everything drained down. That's the act of gravity, right? Oh, yeah, something's coming out of him. Oh. I think he's dead, though.
I agree.
Good, I'm glad we're on the same page.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing silently. His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
Totally dead. The world no longer stores his personality and its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. I like that. Yeah. Deady, deady, dead, dead, dead. What is dead anyway? Oh no, not back to that again. But what is dead? When you get... I said I was going to do these every time.
He's...
Yeah, oh, him. Right, okay. I think he was upright after his death. His hands, neck and feet are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports her hanging.
You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced.
What? For some reason, my brain would like the pink to be more pronounced, especially in the neck. Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone while being held upright. And then they hanged him to cover the strangling.
Maybe it looks faint to you? It could be more pronounced, actually. Dumont noté.
Yeah, could it be he was moved after death?
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Yeah. And by the way, he's leaking.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
He gets that from the liquid.
The fuck he saying?
Talking about shit.
Oh my god. You guys could hear noise, by the way. That was an ice cream truck going past. Yeah, we're literally talking about shit. Yeah, liquid shit. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death.
Maybe.
Doesn't want to dwell on that too long. He got beaten up, see the bruises?
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Yeah, they're throwing friggin' rocks at the body.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
He means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
Alright.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
I have something I need to know, Corpse Man.
Of course. You have questions, don't you?
Nothing else
Come
here.
back later, Coppo.
Alright.
Amuse yourself with my frank manners and
Good.
my memento mori features.
Sure.
If possible. Also, see me in your dreams.
I don't want that. Yep, the preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge.
I have
We're
them.
chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
Oh, yeah, us.
What was that about processing, then? Weren't they supposed to take care of the boots? Why don't they help?
I mean, no, I think we should do this. We need to know more at this point, I think.
Sadly, yes. The whole RCM is out there right now, doing the exact same thing we are. Are we in a rush to help them? Not with this on our hands. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Saw the branch?
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Seems dangerous, right?
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Yeah, especially with my 1 health point. Maybe we could shoot him down. No. Ask for help from the harbor.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Let's have a look at the other options.
What other options? The corpse twists on the belt like chicken on a skewer.
Shoot him down then.
Yeah! Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch, that's a good spot to aim.
I don't know, just shoot up there somewhere. No, the buckle.
Where? Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt.
And maybe the ricochet will shoot this little shit in the head as well. I mean, or, you know, that would be terrible.
Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit.
Oh, yeah, just stand still and watch this.
They'll miss! The pigs will miss Kuno!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
It's like, I want to shoot the gun, but... Maybe I'll let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel,
Paper?
separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
Cool.
That's a Kiel A9090 Armistice, mass-produced muzzleloader, ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world.
So it's kind of like a flintlock, you know, like a modern flintlock. You load like a paper-packed cartridge in there. That's pretty cool.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
It's gripping stuff, guys. Easy does it, partner. Shoot that motherfucker down. I'm gonna say nothing. I don't want to, you know, distract him.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever you do, do not console him.
Fucking idiot! Mookabat asshole!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Damn it, get your shit together. I compressed my shit. You do that too. Now, let's just do one now.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Now, I like this shooting idea. Can I have the gun?
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm
Yeah.
not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
I don't lose guns. Why do people think I lose things like guns?
They only have one gun!
Shut up.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banani poika! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Why isn't there an option 3 point the gun at Kuno? Oh my god. Right, feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
17%. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can point the gun at her. Oh. But I'm a cop. I'm a cop. I'm a cop. Close the left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty? Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about? Do it! Set me free!
Oh my god, I'm pointing the gun at the kid now.
You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free to roam about the cosmos.
Don't.
Oh, hi Kim. Sorry, I forgot you were there.
Do it!
%. Wow. Alright, point the gun at the belt.
Intense shit, copper.
Fucker waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
Oh man, I got -1 for responding. Ah, you gotta ignore these little shitheads, haven't I? Alright, whatever. Oh, green! Oh, get in there!
The buckle explodes into tiny pieces, coming loose with a whir.
Who's badass now?
With your hand numb from the recoil, you look at the body slump down. For a moment, the man appears to kneel in front of you, looking straight at you, helpless, trapped within itself.
Who killed you?
Communism.
Well, that's thoroughly unhelpful. What do we do? Go and arrest Karl Marx?
It takes a millisecond for the association to flash within your cortex. You have no idea where it's coming from, only that it's right. Then the rigor in his muscles gives up, and he smashes sideways into the spring mud, letting out a horrid stench.
You just got policed. How did I do that? And who's laughing now, you little shit?
Well, fuck you, Kurpale!
You've been policed.
Ace is high.
Yes.
The Ace is High, a custom invented by the aerostatic brigades during the revolution, is used to celebrate success in Revachol, especially in sports. The gesture is spread across the world, despite the defeat of the revolutionaries themselves.
Slap it. Hell yeah. Boom.
The lieutenant takes a little hop to perform the customary salutation. Your palm hurts from the slap.
Ow.
It's precise and down to the point.
Hell yes. Oh, what do we get here? Aces High is a thing? Oh, yeah. So during the research, we're going to get +1 empathy towards Kim. Ooh. Interesting. Wait, I can unlock these? Spend a skill point. I have a skill point? Did I not spend one? Oh. Okay. But I can't... Oh, I can use it to level up some of these. Or I could get another thought thingy. Do that. And let's get the aces high in there. I'm going to internalize this. So what is this lightning thing that dots between them as well? Is this like providing bonuses or something? I don't know. So we'll see what that leads to. We're still trying to get Hobo Cop. We're 80 at 100 points on Hobo Cop. Very close.
I knew these guys were
What now?
We will perform a field autopsy and determine the cause of death. But before... Excuse me.
Turns away from the
It
corpse.
looks like I feel like taking a break from the stench. I'm sorry to interrupt the jubilations here. Just a little breather before we do the autopsy.
Alright, give him back his gun.
In the meantime, we should try to interview Evrard Clare, the leader of the Union. Harbor property was clearly used in the hanging. The harbor just east of here. Getting in might prove a challenge, though.
And now we need to get into the harbor.
Or we could ask around for the representative of the logistics company. My initial information says the Wild Pines have sent some sort of strike negotiator to wrangle control back from Evrard.
You could ask the gardener for directions.
The gardener. Is this the famous list of initial interviews?
Yes. And those were the interviewees. Let's go.
Alright.
The rotting man lies on his side with his eyes looking straight through you. The belt is still around his neck. His body is supine and open to intrusion by autopsy. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Alright. Try to remove his boots now.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing.
Damn it.
Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know.
So you can sneak out of your room maybe after he's gone to sleep.
Alright. What is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Yes, but pretend that I haven't.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Muindi, is the world's highest summit, and the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the death knell of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
Do you have another pair of gloves?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn. We need to go glove hunting. I don't want to take the gardener's gloves and get, like, corpse stink all over them. I'll take it like a man.
Unhygienically?
Yes.
I suggest I handle the physical part of
Good.
the autopsy, and you take notes.
Yes, I can do that. So we just fill in this, right? Show him the red field autopsy from the ledger.
That's right.
Alright then, open the ledger.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
I don't know. Okay, begin. 1 assistant.
That's you.
Yeah, oh, no, if anything, you're the assistant. I'm the guy who's been on the force for, like, nearly 2 decades and have over 216 cases solved and... Alright, fine. Yeah. Already the first question, and already I don't know the answer.
Just leave it empty, officer.
I'll leave it empty.
The corpse lies there, indifferent to your retrograde amnesia. The next box says,
Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi. 57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date 0803 and time of arrival 0815 on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
Oh, he's already snatching my case from me. I see how it is, Kim. I thought we were bros.
That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
That's fair. I'll write it down.
Next.
Name.
NA. Next.
Date of birth.
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Roughly 50.
Dry 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write 42.
He nods.
Race.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mwindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish.
Write it down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Sex.
Fucky, fucky!
Grow up.
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
I really wish I'd shot one of these kids. I really do. Right, fucky fuck. Right, male.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
Date of birth.
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay. Oh, date of death. Sorry, not birth.
What else? 9.
Date of
Body
unbirth.
identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
What exactly is treatment?
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
Ah.
How did you not know that? Aren't you a cop? You're leaving a weak impression here. Say something sure-handed. Don't overdo it. It's okay to be unsure.
But what about the footprints? He was potentially carried over and may have actually been killed somewhere else?
They'd have to have incapacitated and carried him over. This man was more than a match for untrained dog walkers. We should start the post-mortem.
Turn the page.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Alright, number 1, external examination summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
Write it down.
The boots are ceramic. Vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
Oh, drama, don't do this to me, but I think you're right. When am I gonna get them, though?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep, I hope this has helped you, my liege.
Omit the boots.
The boot has a serial number. It's E50.
Oh yeah, totally writing that down.
Dot 100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos.
Okay.
The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini.
I see how I've been relegated to the assistant now.
The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before moving on. Why would I? I'm just gonna write it down. But I wanna.
His hair feels wet, soaked with rain, cold to touch. Not that different from a living person after a swim.
Stroke his hair gently.
The stench is suffocating. Strands of dark brown hair start sticking to your hand, like thread off a ragdoll's head.
Well, stop putting these options in front of me, game. Keep petting him.
More hair sticks to your hand. Hair off the rain-soaked head of a dead man. There are bumps and dips on the skull below. An alien landscape. There, dead man. You were someone's child. It's all over now.
I can't actually say there, baby.
The lieutenant watches you in silence.
Okay, he's back to thinking about straitjackets. Like, okay, I need to do something about this guy. He's clearly gone. Alright, write it down. Short, light brown, male pattern baldness.
That was some sick shit, Sekopa.
Lividity is consistent with hanging, albeit faint, as noted. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, indicating stones thrown. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Your maximum velocity is low, Kuno. Shut up.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation.
Write down but amend for high velocity. No, fuck Kuno. No, I'm not going to help him with that one. Kuno's on his own.
Ligature mark. The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the bell so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Oh yeah, I'm prepared.
The hanged man lets out a joyous little bubble of rot from his nose.
Oh. Good thing we've got them.
Always good to think ahead. Now, we need to cut the bell to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
There we go.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Look for a good spot to cut. Because this is a 17% chance. Oh god.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast.
Thanks, I hate bread now. Till 17. I'm not gonna rise to this because that constantly throws me off. Here we go.
After some deliberation,
Oh,
you
yes!
sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together.
The pog is real.
falling on your brow.
Damn, I honestly thought I was taking this head home as a trophy.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
Nice. Yeah, 2 times in a row with a 17%. Easy. And yeah, I can't get my tie from that friggin' fan. The fan owns the tie now. It looks better with the tie on than I do, to be honest. It wears it better. But hey, we got a breakthrough. Oh, Hobo Cop! It's coming. It's coming. The tie is the end boss? Yes, it is.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
Oh boy, Kumo's gonna get a blast out of this.
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
I must inspect myself to confirm this.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling is present around the crotch.
Okay, that's enough of that. Write it
Back
down.
is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Ooh.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
This guy's kind of a veteran of combat. It's way more than a law official.
Mm-hmm. We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item. Hands.
Alright. I'll let him work alone.
Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle.
So we didn't fight back?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Now he's all like... Oh, the internal examination. Oh my goodness. Try to remove the boots again? No. Well, this, guys, I think is going to have to wait until the next time. What is this thought bubble?
Hobocop. Technically, you wouldn't be a cop anymore, but a hobo. That would mean game over for the cop chapter of your adventures. But who knows where the hobo part takes you? To the bar? The old L'Assommoir? To the pier or the sewers? To Le Royaume, where for 300 years they interred the dead. You could plunder royalist crypts for long-forgotten triple malt bourbon, then fight the Arden-Macan beast that lurks the bottommost sepulchres. The secrets of the city are all yours at last.
Oh, yes. Reveals an extra special collector's edition tarot bottles on the map. Oh, more money from selling them. Nice. The learning cap for Shivers is raised to 6. Sweet. So we've got that. That's cool. Learning cap for Shivers. Wow. So despite the fact that my physique is 1, that's gone up to 6. So I don't even need to raise physique to raise this anymore, I guess, right? Yeah, this is the Tune of the City one. I kind of liked that. That's a pretty good looking skill. But yeah, guys, I think my brain is dying. This game, wow. It's pretty good, but I've got to get out of here now.